Alright guys, welcome back. I'm working on my garden beds right now. As I said, we're trying to build some garden beds in our yellow garden, and I had this beautiful log that was sitting around for a while now, redwood, so I decided why not make some garden beds with it. I'll show you the grain on it. It's beautiful. I got a first cut into it, going so easy since it's soft, and the grain on it is just beautiful. So look at this. This is redwood, and I know a lot of people make tables and furniture out of it, but you know, I gotta build some garden beds out of it, and something that I need. And usually people go out and buy some wood, you know, cedar or redwood for their garden beds and build them out of that. I decided why not mill my own and make it. I got this log for free actually off of Craigslist. It has some soft spots in it. Obviously the white wood will rot out faster, but you know what, I'm gonna use it either way. I'm gonna use it in the garden. Even if it rots out in 7 years or so, 10 years, I'll be okay with it. So here we go. Let's mill this out, and then we'll cut them into 12 inches tall and make some beds out of it. I'll probably do 1 inch thick cedar beds, 12 inches tall for now, with live edge. If you're new to garden beds, you can use different material. Obviously, I'll show you what we're doing here. We are using redwood with live edge, and we're gonna actually keep the live edge here into the garden beds that we're gonna be putting into our garden. I got my helper that likes to say hi on every camera. Hi, Toby. Anyway, so this is one material that you can use. I'll show you my other garden beds. So these are in front of our yard, and I made these last spring. This is made out of black locust that we milled here at the property as well. We had some trees that were cutting down, that a friend of us was cutting down, and he was getting rid of them for firewood. We picked them up and decided to mill some. But black locust is actually really durable for moist environment, and this is a little bit of a elaborate kind of a design that we did here. Let me show you from, I actually have a ladder here that I can do a shot, a little bit better shot that you can see the whole garden. But we kind of did this sitting area with a nice design for garden beds, and as well as our garden strawberry and our other garden in the back. But the ones that I'm going to be working on today will be out of redwood. You don't have to mill your own material. You can just go buy material at the local shop or a local like Home Depot or Lowe's or any of the wood yards, lumber yards. You can also find some on Craigslist, somebody that milled it themselves. It's a little bit cheaper. You can find redwood, you can find cedar, any kind of material that's gonna last with the moisture, with the wet contact on the ground. I had some garden beds that we built at our old property out of cedar, just 2x6 cedar. They've been there for 9 to 10 years already and they're still there. I mean, some of them are kind of fading away, but hey, if they last 10 years, that's pretty good. Alright, so I got all the material cut out for my garden beds here. Altogether we'll probably have 4 beds if I cut this correctly and stitch it together correctly. And out of 6 beds, 4 will be done with this material, and then I'll have to find some cedar or redwood that I can use for the other 2 beds over there. But out of that whole log, this is what I have remaining, and most of this stuff is white wood, so I don't really want to use it for garden beds. I will cut this up into strips and use it as edger for our planters in the flower garden by the chickens. I've done it before and it works pretty well.